that sort of carelessness that had cost Susie so dearly in Night of the Cornstalker. Arthur turned the corner and saw the library ahead of him. Oh, no! Outside the building, a long line of kids had already formed. It snaked down the stairs and along the sidewalk. Hi, Arthur. Over here. At the end of the line, Francine, Buster, Sue Ellen, and the Brain were waving to him. Arthur trudged over to join them. The line was so long. It was unbelievable. Guess we should have met earlier, said Francine. Yeah, said the Brain. Like just before dawn. Hey, said Buster, let's not jump to conclusions. Who knows? Maybe they're just all here to study. On a Saturday, said Francine. Sue Ellen yawned. Early on a Saturday, she added. Arthur sighed. I don't think so, Buster. Besides, everyone I just passed is wearing a Cy-Pock shirt or hat. Even once we get in, said Francine, there won't be any new books left. I guess we could check out some of the old ones to read again, said Arthur. Buster nodded. Yeah, how about Curse of the Mummy's Breath? Talk about not brushing your teeth. Or Skeletons in the Closet, said the Brain. I wore the same clothes for a week after I read that one. The clouds rolled overhead, and the sun disappeared. Don't forget the scariest one of all, said Francine. Zombie substitute teacher. Ooh, everyone said together. They all shuddered. I wonder why that TV truck is here, said Buster. He pointed across the street. Maybe the reporters are fans too, said Sue Ellen. Or maybe, said the Brain, it's news to see a line outside a library on a Saturday morning. Never mind that, said Francine. Look, the doors are opening. They all turned to watch. The library doors creaked open slowly. A sinister shadow appeared within, slowly moving forward. The sun came back out as the shadow reached the steps. Good morning, said Miss Turner, the librarian. This is quite a turnout. The kids cheered. She held up a hand to quiet the crowd. It's a pleasure to see you all. However, I have some bad news. Anyone who has come to check out the new Scare Your Pants Off Club book today will be unable to do so. In fact, all of the books in that series have been removed from our shelves until further notice. The kids were stunned. They let out a shriek of disbelief. I've been waiting for an hour. No fair. What happened? Miss Turner held a finger to her lips. That's all I can say at this time. Naturally, you're all welcome to come in and pick out something else, but quietly. Remember, this is a library. She went back inside. The doors closed behind her, and nobody rushed to open them again. Chapter 3. I don't get it, said Arthur as the kids walked away. Who would want to get rid of our books? Not all our books, Francine reminded him. Just the Scare Your Pants Off Club books. Why pick on them? Asked Buster. Nobody had a quick answer. Hey, said Sue Ellen. Look at that. She pointed to a TV store across the street. The Cy-Pock logo filled the screen. Everyone crossed the street to find out what was going on. In suburban Elwood City, said the news reporter, a parents' group has chased some children's books off the shelves of the public library. The picture showed the library and all the kids waiting in line. That's us, said the Brain. How did we get on TV so fast? Asked Buster. I imagine, said the Brain, that they used a satellite downfeed to get these pictures back to the studio. Shh, said Francine. I want to hear the rest. The parents' group, called PAWS, Parents Against Weird Stories, says the scary stories are bad for kids. We tried unsuccessfully to reach E.A. DePoe, the author of the books, for comment. Hoping to build more support, PAWS is holding a rally for concerned parents. They will meet on the library steps at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The news moved on to other stories. Red alert, Buster shouted. If we ever want the pants scared off us again, we've got to do something, and fast. But what? Asked Francine. The Brain scratched his head. Generally speaking, he said, minors have limited access to legal recourse or arbitration. Which means, said Arthur, that there isn't much we can